Have you ever faced this situation? You are going to compete with your best friend, and only the better man survive. And that's a situation whether you will feel angry towards that person or make him or her close to your heart, and what you will be doing, whether you will be stressed and you won't not go to compete with that person. So today we are going to discuss two friends who wanted to become the lightweight champions, and what was their approach towards that competition, and what was their mindset, and what are the um, result after it. Amigo Brothers was written by P.D. Thomas in 1928, and he was died in 2011. He was a writer and a poet whose memoir Down These Main Street became the bestseller. While spending 7 years in prison, Thomas reflected on the teaching of his mother and father and realized that a person is not born a criminal. Consequently, he decided to use his street and prison know how to reach at risk youth and to help them to avoid a life of crime. Tom, Thomas traveled around the US, Central America, and Europe, giving lectures and conducting workshops in colleges and universities. So basically, yeah. The first question which would be going to ask from this is newspaper report. Then imagine that you are a newspaper reporter who wished the contest between Amigo brothers, okay, who witnessed the contest between Amigo brothers, draft a newspaper report. Then blog writing can be asked. Then okay. We will learn the summary later. Now it's important to learn newspaper report. The headline should be minimal words, bolden the heading, align to center, then byline who made the report, place line. Let the first paragraph should be answer of WH question, 1H question. Imagine that you are a newspaper reporter who wished the contest between Amigo brothers. Draft a newspaper report. So first, headline should be minimal words, bold and the heading, align to sender. Okay, we wrote friendship wines. Then byline, which means who made the report. With this is written by our correspondent. Then place. The much awaited boxing contest between Antonio Cruz and Felix Vargas took place here this afternoon. This match was held in 3 rounds. Okay, imagine that you are a newspaper reporter who witnessed the contest between Amigo brothers. Okay, so you have to write the newspaper report. The much awaited boxing contest between Antonio Cruz and Felix Vargas took place here this afternoon. The match was held in 3 rounds. A huge crowd had assembled to witness the contest. Both the contestants fought fiercely till the end. The crowd cheered as they saw a good fight. As the match progressed, it seemed that they were going to fight till the death. After the match, the contestants hugged each other and walked out of the ring hand in hand without waiting for the result. Expert and great sportsmen said that it was a unique match which exhibited true sportsmanship. Okay, this was a very good newspaper report. So you have to write the title. It should be byline, and yeah, at the center it should be bold. Then you should write who have written that, and then the name of the place. Then first sentence you wrote, it was a fight between Antonio Cruz and Felix Vargas, and you have to say that many people had gathered there, and both the contestants fought fiercely till the end. Okay, the crowd was any cheering them because they have seen a good fight. And at last, when everyone was feared, because that kind of a fight it was, and people thought that they will fight until their death. And with after the match, without waiting for a result, they hold their hands, hugged each other, and went out of the boxing match. And everyone said that, big sportsmen said that it is a true sportsmanship. The next is blog writing. It should be catchy heading and the name of the blogger and date. Blog. You are a friend of Amigo brothers and you witnessed the contest between them with great excitement. Prepare a blog entry describing the contest. Answer. It's a title. Then you have to write by date. Normally everyone used to write the blog, but no one used to give a heading. You haven't written by whom and then the date. It was a wonderful evening for the audience at Tompkins Square Park. Everyone present there witnessed the stunning performance of Amigo brothers. The fight between Antonio Cruz and Felix Vargas was fixed in Tompkins Square Park. The park was crowded even before the scheduled time. The match started at 2 o'clock. When both the fighters arrived at the ring, the audience witnessed them with great applause. The Felix was escorted by a dozen fans in white t-shirt. Antonio too was escorted and guided with a grand entry. At first, the referee gave the instruction. When the fight began, they attacked each other with strong blows and punches. The crowd was vibrant and enthusiastic in the beginning. When the fight was about to finish, they got worried. It was because the fighters' savage attack. Both of them were really fighting hard. Everybody thought that it would end in draw. The crowd became silent and their blows continued. The bell rang again and again after the final round. Their blows appeared as hailstones. Finally, the referee and the two trainers pried Felix and Antonio. After a few minutes, they looked around and then rushed towards each other and embraced each other. The referees were really in a dilemma. They found it very difficult to find the winner. The announcer began to make the announcement. He was looking around to see the winner. But both Antonio and Felix had left like true friends. They knew they would always be champions. The crowd at the Tompkins Square Park witnessed the true friendship of those two boxers. Okay, it was well written, right? From this itself, you got the summary, almost the summary, but this might be the question which would be asking in your exam. One is the blog writing, and in that you have to tell that. Okay, what was the question? The question was, you are the friend of Amigo brothers and you witnessed the match. You have to write about it. So in a blog writing we should follow few rules. First one, you have to give a title and then the name and then the date, and then you can continue with writing. You have to note the point Tompkins Square Park, then about everybody, many people have gathered there, and because they wanted to see the fight between Felix Vargas and Antonio Cruz. So many people came, and both of them were scored by many people, and then the fight began. Everyone thought, every audience were so enthusiastic, and when the match began, everyone was so, as I said, they were so enthusiastic because of the stunning performance of those Amigo brothers. And then when the match was finished, by ringing the bell, they hadn't stopped fighting, and they punched and punched. All those punches were very strong enough to, okay, very strong, and the referee find it very difficult to what help them to come back to their normal position, and it was very difficult for the judges to make an announcement. But still, when they started to announce and looking the winner, he wasn't there, because Amigo brothers hugged, hands with each other, and walk away from the what from the match from the match box. Okay, box, it was fighting box. Then not match box, it's box. So, and both of them believed that they were champions itself, and we can add this point, and yes, they proved themselves to be a true sportsman. Okay, this is a blog writing. And then about a newspaper report, first you have to write a catchy title, and it should be in the center. Then it should be written in bold words, or first word should be bold. Yeah, that's enough. And then you have to write who have written it, and about the place. Okay, and then you have to use a past tense here. Oh, this is also, blog writing is also kind of past. So that's the question which would be coming from this chapter, which will be coming from this chapter. I hope that you understand the story of Amigo brothers, and this teaches that even when you have a situation when you have to compete with your best friend, never feel bad about yourself. Just fight. It's not about killing your friend or doing anything bad to him. It's all about the competition, and as we all know, the better man survive, as I said in the beginning of the session. So this is a very interesting story. I hope that you all like it, and thank you. Okay, thank you.